National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the Steel City. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now a screen set up for Harris.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the first down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, man, back for a second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Pistol now for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott again. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with Elliott. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now it's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Cowboys. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Taking off, Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7 0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Now Wilson on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let one go down the middle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the play fake, Dak. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He runs with it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run Zeke up the middle. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. On 2nd down, it's Dak. His pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, It's Wilson. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. First and 10. Here's Dak to throw. That's to Ferguson once again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Prescott again. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Again, Prescott to the air. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Again, here's Zeke. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. That his second touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Russ. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. You start this on the ground with Elliott. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. On the give, it's Elliott. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Prescott. Now a screen set up for Elliott. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Now, Elliott. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. We'll toss here to Zeke. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 38-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Handoff here to Zeke. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This pass right side caught by Lamb. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further. here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now Russ. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Again, Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Elliott. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the right, here's Elliott. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. They'll run it here with Zeke. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.